All right, so here is my personal car. It's a 2011 Chevrolet Caprice. It is obviously still a police car because they didn't sell these to the public in this gen of the Caprice. These were built in Australia. I mean, they did have, they do have Holden there. That's what they're mostly known by over there. Over here, it is still Chevy. And it does have a 6-liter V8. I believe that's the L77. It is a real nice car. I believe the transmission is a 6L80, so it is a 6-speed automatic. This one, being the detective package, does have the actual floor shifter in the center console. So all the window controls and the door lock and everything is right here. You do have this with manual mode. There's the standard stereo. Although being an ex-police car, they did disable navigation and everything, and Bluetooth and all, so you could get it, I believe, reactivated. There are companies that you can send this off to that can actually reprogram and take care of it, or you could just install aftermarket. And for the time being, I just installed this. This works well for me anyways. It uses a FM transmitter, so it's just plugged into the cigarette lighter right there, and I've got Bluetooth and everything, Apple CarPlay, etc. It even has a built-in dash cam as well, so that way you could record the your driving, traffic, and etc. You never know in case of emergencies. That's there. AC and heat all work. You won't be able to tell in the video, obviously, but it is on right now. It is working. And current mileage, I believe, 164,636. I haven't put too many miles on this car. I've had it for 3 years now, and I really haven't driven it too much. But it is a solid car, reliable car. When I bought it, the county that I bought it from, they just had installed a new engine from Jasper Motor, or Jasper. I'm not sure what the full name of the company is, but it's you'll definitely know about Jasper if you look it up. They're like one of the lead manufacturers or lead companies that actually provide reman engines and transmissions, etc. So that is a completely different engine. Still the OEM spec and everything, still an L77, etc. made for this car, blah blah blah. But yeah, the engine has been replaced. I have the paperwork. I don't remember the exact mileage, but I think it was replaced at like 140 or so. But yeah, so the engine's been replaced already. Current mileage on the body, the chassis and everything is 164,000. Overall, pretty solid car. I left the dome light in when I redid the headliner, just because it's actually a nice bright light, much brighter than the factory one. So I left it in there anyways instead of deleting it. But yeah, I did do the headliner. Those in these cars are very common to start sagging, the original headliner from factory. Almost every time when you find one, you got to do the headliner. So I've already taken care of this one when I bought it. All that work's been done at Evans Upholstery locally. They're great guys. I go to them for all my headliner needs. Yeah, this is it. I left the hazards on so I can show you something in the back as well. The spotlight does work. I think they did disconnect it when I originally bought it, but I went ahead and reconnected it and everything. Just if it's here, I might as well leave it working. So, even though you definitely can't use it on the road or anything, but it's just a white light, so nothing illegal about it being there. Might as well have it working rather than just sitting there. This is it right here. And being a detective car, it does have cloth interior all around, carpeted seats, and cloth seats, carpet interior, etc. A little bit of wear from when it was a police car. The window switch over here is missing. That's broken from before I got it, but I never cared. I can still control it from up there. The other seat has theirs, so all those, it still works and everything. This one, you can only control it from the front, from the center console, from the main, from the master switch. But overall, very spacious car, real nice car. I'm gonna go ahead and open the trunk now as well, anyways, just to leave that open. Oh, and the handbrake is right here, by the way. Yeah, I know, being a detective model, I think the 9C3 or whatever it is, it still has a spotlight. Not sure why the county went ahead and installed it anyways, but I guess, I mean, if it's a detective car, you might as well leave it that way, but they wanted it, they installed it. I didn't take it off, I left it there. This is it right here. But tune-up and everything has been done. So new coil packs, new fresh spark plugs. By fresh, I mean they were done 20,000 miles ago. So all that is fresh. I've got the receipts with it. They did it with the engine when they reinstalled that one. Yeah, real solid. No skips or anything. It sounds great. It runs great. I did put a fresh air filter in not too long ago. I did the front and rear brakes and rotors. I did the brand new tires, I think, within a year, so they still have plenty of tread life left, and I don't drive this thing around too much anyways. I did get rims off of I want to say it was a 2019 Impala. It was the newer gen Impala. I found those on Marketplace. They were in good shape, pretty decent shape, and they look good. I mean, they're 19-inch. I put them on here. I did get square setup when it comes to the tires, so they are all, I believe, 255, I want to say 50, 255, 40, 19. At least, well, you can't really see it that good in that video. I'll maybe take a look at it again on another tire. It's here somewhere. There it is. 255, 40, 19. All around. I just opened the trunk. That's why that's popped open. I did delete the mufflers and the cats and stuff, so it is pretty much straight through and through except for the stock headers. I never had time to actually get around to it since I don't drive it too much. I wanted to. It was a project of mine, but I never got to it. Ignore my stuff. Being a vehicle wholesaler, I carry all my standard stuff with me, like a jumper cable, tire inflator, and standard drill for like license plates and stuff like that. Obviously, my bag. Very spacious trunk, that's for sure. That right there is the box for that Apple CarPlay or head unit thing that I put in. It has some extra stuff in there, like a different suction cup mount and I think an aux cable and stuff like that. I just leaving the box in there in case anyone wants to play with it, or sell it. If you don't want it, you can take it off, get rid of it. This is why I left the hazards on. So originally it just had some holes over there. I went ahead and plugged in these lights. That way I synced them with the actual turn signals and brakes, since it's the same bulb. When those standard tail lights are on, that's not on. But when turn signals are on, this one will blink only with that one. That one will blink only with that one. And when hazards are on, obviously both are going to blink. But they're blinking, and when you press the brakes, they're solid. I think they blink 2 or 3 times, and then they go solid. So I installed them. I figured might as well use the space. And honestly, I think it looks good. Car sounds amazing too, by the way. Runs real nice. I did do the transmission service as well, by the way. That was done within probably about 5,000 miles within this year, that's for sure. So that's done fresh as well. I maintain everything that I know of that I could do, and like the rear diff and everything. I maintain everything that I know I could do, and it was well maintained before I bought it too. I mean, they put a new engine in it. They went ahead and serviced it all, and I've got receipts for that, the paperwork for it. It did have a 100,000 mile 3-year warranty that was transferable to the owner, so it was transferred to me. However, being 3 years now, I didn't even put nowhere near 100,000 on there, but being 3 years now, that warranty is definitely expired from Jasper, but I got the paperwork so that way you can stay easy of mind knowing that it has been replaced. It is a real nice car, solid car. It sounds real good as well. It runs nice, it's smooth. Hasn't given me any hiccups or anything. Very spacious. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'6" or 5'7", but still very spacious. Anyone can easily fit. You don't find this type of space in a lot of cars these days unless you're buying like a 7 Series or something. There's that. Let's give it some light revs real quick. That way you can hear that as well. Since I am alone, I can't really hold the camera outside, but I'm going to try my best to see what I can do alone. So here goes nothing. First we'll do inside, actually. By the way, door's open, so it's going to be a lot louder inside right now than it is normally. And now let's go to the back. know it's loud, but it does sound really good, and you can easily put some mufflers on there to make it quiet again. It's a real nice car. I love it. I've been really liking it. I'm only now upgrading to a family car. I already bought one actually, but yeah, I got a third row now. Growing family, so got to get rid of this thing, even though I don't want to. Can't keep too many cars now, and I am a vehicle wholesaler, so I'm always driving something else anyways from my lot, and it's just taking up my driveway space. Then if I'm not going to drive it or use it, it's taking up my garage and my driveway, so might as well just sell it at this point. Otherwise, I love this car. It's been good to me. I'm sure it'll be good to anybody else as well. And if you have any questions for me, actually, before I say that, if you guys want an inspection, whoever's coming out to buy it, if you want an inspection, I am completely open to that. I have nothing to hide. So I do not care if you want the vehicle inspected. That's perfectly fine. You can pick whatever shop you want to take it to, as long as it's within Evans or Martinez. And that's zip code 30809 or 30907. I do not care which shop you take it to. That way it's completely unbiased. You can have anybody look at it. They can, as usual, per most pre-purchase inspections, they'll lift it up, take a look at everything for you when it comes to suspension and everything. And I mean, it's a solid car. You know, it runs and drives well. I don't think it'll leave you stranded anywhere. If I wanted to, I could take this to California now, and it'd be perfectly reliable. I wouldn't hesitate at all taking it there. But yeah, you're more than welcome to have an inspection. And if you have any other questions for me, feel free to let me know. I'm not gonna leave my contact info on YouTube, but I'm gonna be sending this link around to anyone who messages me, either on my cell phone or on Facebook. So feel free to call me if you have my cell phone number, or text me, or feel free to message me on Facebook with any questions you like. But that's it right there. It's a 2011 Chevrolet Caprice.